Oh my gosh, I didn't record none of that. Oh my gosh. So people have been posting about how like they'll try to talk to somebody, like their parents, about something that happened and they're like, that didn't happen, or I don't remember it like that. And it made me remember something when I was still living with the donors. And we were talking about a memory of mine when we lived in Karnak being kicked while sitting on the living room floor. And I had walked into the kitchen and he looked at his wife and was like, what could she have possibly done to deserve that? You mean, what could you have possibly been going through for that to be an okay decision that you made? Because no child deserves that kind of reaction at all from an adult. No child deserves that kind of punishment from an adult. So what do you mean? What could she have possibly done to deserve that? Sir, what? Why were you not adult or man enough to withhold your emotions? Why did you have to be violent in that moment? You were so angry. He was so angry that he just let it out. I was the punching bag. I was the punching bag. I got kicked, I got pinched, I got hit, I got thrown things at. And yes, I even went to therapy because that was one of the agreements when I went back to live with them after being in the homeless shelter. They asked me to come back and I was like, okay, well, kid needs a bed. So yeah, sure. One of the agreements was we had to go to therapy. Well, we talked about that in therapy and both donors were like, but it didn't hit you. Sometimes it did. Sometimes it did. But that's fine. You don't want to admit that. You don't want to own up to that. That's fine. Continue being shitty people. That's why you're cut off. Like, we don't just go around. It is not a fucking trend to be going around cutting off your parents. That's the only support system that we have, like 100%, like that we can rely on, right? No, not all of us can rely on them because they will not apologize or own up to it. Oh, but I didn't. Oh, but I didn't. Bitches, yes, you did. Motherfuckers, yes, you did. Yes, you did. And if you can't sit there and take accountability and apologize for it, well, guess what? Snip, 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 snip. Bye-bye. The fuck? I understand that it's in the past. I understand that you can't undo it, but you can sure as hell apologize for it. You can say, I'm sorry that I hurt you. I should not have done that. I was not in my right mind. I had a lot of things, like I knew that they had a lot of things going on. I brushed it under the rug. I excused it. I gave unconditional love. And that's another thing. Like, I got a message from my egg donor that was like, I'm glad to know that you don't know what unconditional love is either. Ma'am, yes, the fuck I do. Because why do you think that I still stuck by y'all? I did get it worse. I just wasn't gonna say nothing about it. The fuck you mean? No. Well, that's your mom, that's your dad. Where? How? Because they put a roof over my head, food in my belly, and clothes on my skin? That is a legal obligation to not get your kids taken away from you. Fuck that. All right, love you, bye.